A local woman went from serving as a city council member in her hometown to mayor, and now she's serving the state of Kansas. She and her team are finding ways to better Kansans' lives through broadband accessibility. For this week's Everything Woman, meet Jade. For many people, broadband is something we live with every day. At times, we might not even realize how much of a necessity it is. But thousands of Kansans are living without it, and that's where Jade Pyros de Carvalho steps in.
Congress has invested a ton of money through the Infrastructure Act to try and to bridge broadband gaps, and those dollars are being funneled down through the states for allocation. So that's what our office does. We allocate both federal and state grants.
Jade is the director of broadband development with the Kansas Department of Commerce. She and her team work to help the hundreds of thousands of Kansans who don't have access to broadband services, whether that's because they are in rural areas or can't afford it.
We have 144,000 people lacking internet service at a basic speed.
Jade isn't new to helping the public. Fun fact, before she worked for the state at the beginning of this year, she was actually the mayor of Hutchinson. She served on the city council for 10 years. Then they voted for her to serve 3 years as mayor of the town.
Met a lot of people, knew a lot of people, and had a deep love for the community, had a deep desire to give back to the community that had given me so much. And I think people really saw that I had a public servant's heart and rewarded me with that great honor.
Her passion to help everyone have internet access started while she was working as mayor. She worked for a private company at the time, focusing on rural expansion, which caught the eye of a state leader.
When this role came up, the lieutenant governor tapped me for it because I had that background in industry and also a deep passion for public service. So
through her work, Jade will continue to close a gap that many of us might not realize is there. And for this Everything Woman, her hard work isn't going unnoticed.
I think I'm a woman who cares deeply about making the world a better place. And to that extent, that makes me aspirational, because I think that's why we're put on this earth, is to uplift others, to uplift communities.
Now in January, she left her job as mayor, and for the first time outside of college, she left her hometown of Hutch to work here in Topeka, but the town couldn't let her go. Jade was actually honored as this year's Woman of the Year by USA Today. Wow. An editor for the city newspaper nominated her.
I get an idea we may see her in a different role or two in the future.
Yeah, well, hopefully the same role in helping some people, for sure.
You bet. She's got quite a background. If you know a person you think isn't Everything Woman, please let us know. Just go to KSNT.com and nominate them. We feature these stories once a month.
Everything Woman, sponsored by Sharp Hyundai, Topeka ER and Hospital, and Washburn University.